For the Department of Health, it's a very important milestone annually, a reminder and for us to commit to making sure that while we cannot eliminate completely all forms of cancers, but also reduce the impact of cancer on society. We are very pleased that PinkDrive has organized this commemoration of the World Cancer Day through not just bringing various role players together, but also bringing services to the people, and the fact that cancer can be defeated.
I'm a 2-time breast cancer survivor. One of the things that I've realized is that early detection allows people to survive cancer. And if we're not allowing people to have access to detection and then to be able to get them into early treatment, then we are making sure that people die. PinkDrive is just phenomenal in bridging the gap between access to treatment, following access to diagnostics. When I had cancer, I only had to focus on getting treated. But there were so many people that were having treatment with me that came from very, very poor, disadvantaged backgrounds, who then would have to have chemo and then catch a taxi for 3 hours and then potentially go to a shack where they didn't have water, they didn't have electricity. And that was where community is necessary, because we need people to be taking care of those most vulnerable people who potentially don't have the ability to take care of themselves.
Today we are commemorating the World Cancer Day as a province of Gauteng. This is not the first time that we are doing this. Every year, that's what we are doing, working in partnership with PinkDrive. As we are aware that we are working with PinkDrive, even in some of our programs, now we have allocated some hospitals for them so that they can go and make sure that they do screening for our patients. We have local health promotion programs. We do invite them. They interact with communities. They do educational programs to the communities. And we really appreciate that this relationship is there, because it's helping us now to minimize even the number of people that go to hospitals or that we discover very late.
Cancer impacts the underserved communities in a big way, because these communities use government facilities to check on themselves, and because government facilities are scarce, cancer is usually not diagnosed in time with these patients. So it means families end up with the burden of family members who are sitting with higher stages of cancer, which comes with the burden of taking care of them, feeding them, with people who already have got huge socio-economic burdens.
We are here to educate the community about cancer, how to examine themselves so that they can go and consult early. And even with us on our side, we are screening the patients with mammogram and ultrasound machines, and as soon as we pick up something, we refer them to the local clinics for further management.
85% of South Africans depend on the services which we provide. PinkDrive also fits in that space of looking after the uninsured. Our commitment is to extend not just access, but also keep improving quality in terms of the most remote areas, your rural areas, your townships. Make sure that we can bring the best services possible within the limitations of the resources at our disposal.
On World Cancer Day, with a theme, United by Unique, that is actually what PinkDrive is and what PinkDrive does. We bring unique services and we unite with the people to ensure that no person should ever not have cancer screening. One of our biggest problems is lack of funding. So it's our corporate donors, other philanthropic organizations, other international governments like the Japanese embassy, who afford us the opportunity to take all the services into the communities where health and cancer screening is vital. We are the first point of diagnosis.